Every 4 years, the World Cup becomes the most expensive and highly coveted advertising real estate on the planet. It is a global window where brands fight for a sliver of attention. To secure that attention, Adidas reportedly paid around $351 million to serve as FIFA's official partner for the 2010 and 2014 cycles. This level of investment is designed to create a massive, inescapable brand footprint leading up to the first match. That fee buys the badge, the right to supply the official match ball, place logos on the perimeter boards, and stand next to the trophy. Then there is Nike. They are not an official FIFA partner. They bought no ball rights, no perimeter boards, and no official tournament emblem. Yet because Nike outfits 12 of the competing nations, their product is everywhere. They occupy the pitch without paying for the rights to the event. This creates a recurring anomaly, a company that consistently owns the conversation at an event it never paid to enter. Most corporations approach marketing as a form of renting. They pay massive fees late in the cycle just to place a logo next to an existing popular asset. The weakness of renting is that the space is generic. When you buy a sponsorship slot, you are often one of 40 brands trying to stand next to the same trophy. Even the trophy itself is shared real estate, appearing inside a custom travel case that belongs to a completely different luxury brand. The alternative is building. Instead of renting an emblem, a brand creates a distinctive, ownable world that doesn't rely on anyone else's rights. Deciding on an original idea early creates a defensible world that no sponsorship fee can grant. To see the build strategy in action, we have to look at the month leading up to the 2010 tournament. Nike took their budget and spent it on a 3-minute cinematic film called Write the Future. This wasn't a standard commercial. It was a high-production narrative designed to establish a visual and emotional tone that Nike could own entirely. They hired Oscar-winning filmmaker Alejandro González Iñárritu to direct, treating the project like a major film release rather than a logo placement. Then they copulated this world with a cast of superstars, positioning players like Cristiano Ronaldo inside a story that Nike alone controlled. By including icons like Wayne Rooney, the campaign built a sense of scale that felt as significant as the tournament itself. Nike spent its budget engineering a feeling that viewers couldn't get from the official sponsors. The results showed up in the Nielsen data, measuring online World Cup buzz in the month before the first kickoff. This chart shows how much of the global conversation each brand captured. In the pre-tournament run-up, Nike held 30.2% of all buzz. Adidas, the brand that paid $351 million to be the official sponsor, sat at 14.4%, less than half of Nike's share. But the data shifted once the matches actually began. In the first 2 weeks of play, Adidas rose to 25.1%, while Nike fell to 19.4%. Adidas recovered because their physical products, the match ball and the kits on the players, were finally on the pitch for everyone to see. This 2-week shift suggests that while an ambush can capture the run-up, the presence of actual distinctive products eventually reasserts the sponsor's position in the data. Nike won the run-up because it made a decision at the concept phase to build a story only it could tell. Deciding to rent a sponsorship slot is often a late-stage choice that forces a brand to be generic. When you rent a logo placement, you look like everyone else. Building a brand world requires making distinctive choices early, while the idea is still flexible and inexpensive to change. We see the same effect with Adidas. They only reclaimed the conversation when their distinctive artifacts, the physical kits, were activated on screen. Determining the specific world a brand builds early on allows a team to pressure test the strength of an idea before committing a massive media budget. The most expensive choice a company makes is not which badge they rent, but what their distinctive idea actually is. A badge is for rent. A true idea is not.